What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to be a little bit more on the downside, and it's not really regarding Xdefiant when it comes to the gameplay, because let's be real here, Mark Rubin has been absolutely knocking it out of the park still, continuously when it comes to communication. I was a tad bit worried that was going to be, left aside, and I might discuss this in a separate video as well, but Mark Rubin, seriously, has been nailing it. We know tons of things are going to be fixed within upcoming updates. They're on a roll right now. But Ubisoft still has to put their nasty little grubbers in everything they do. And it's hard. It's hard for me to want to go ahead and judge them because they have given this team working on Xdefiant so much freedom to create something fantastic here. But they just simply can't help themselves when it comes to being a freaking greedy corporation, guys. Today we're going to have a handful of things I have to discuss, especially revolving around the store. Again, some might not agree with me here, but I think what I am going to say in today's video has to be said at the end of the day. But ladies and gentlemen, before we dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. We post tons of content here every day at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. We've been talking mostly about Xdefiant recently, but of course, when Modern Warfare 3 Season 4 drops, we'll discuss that a little bit. But if you guys are interested in any of that type of content and you enjoy the open-minded opinions, reviews on this channel, by all means, like I said, subscribe and hit that bell. And if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I'll be live today over on Twitch. I think that will be up probably around 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you guys are interested, I got a link to that channel down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you the store situation in this game is bad, it is extraordinarily bad. And now understand, it's free to play, right? So when a game is free to play, you're a tad bit more understanding when they raise the prices of certain skins. But the type of skins that they are raising the prices for absolutely boggle my mind, especially in the current day of age of where we are when it comes to these skins that we are getting in these games. And keep in mind, Xdefiant is not a very grounded shooter, at least in my personal opinion. This game is a flashy game, so I expected them to go a little far out when it came to the camos, and they did. I'll be honest, like you see, for example, in this gameplay right here, the camo I have on my weapon here, it's the final battle pass tier. Pretty cool stuff, and it's not overly flashy. It's not too much, like a lot of people are complaining about in COD, but it's just about right. But the rest of the skins that they are selling in the store come nowhere close to being up to, what this camo is right here in my hands. And it boggles my mind that these prices are even here. And it worries me that Ubisoft might have some plans in the future to introduce things that we don't want to see. I know the developer said no pay to win, but that's not up to them at the end of the day. That's Ubisoft's decision. So if they out of the blue say, you know what, we need extra cash out of this game, they can do so. With how some of these bundles are looking right now, I wouldn't be shocked if they decide to go ahead and do so. Even though the gameplay is good, I feel like this is still going to have a good audience of players, backing it up. But if they want extra cash, then they want extra cash, and they will probably go ahead and pull the trigger. But just look at some of these camos right here. For example, this right here is a $30 bundle, ladies and gentlemen. A $30 bundle. This is basically Black Cell 2.0 from Call of Duty, but Black Cell is better. I never thought I'd see or hear the day that I would ever say such a thing, that these words would ever leave my mouth. But Black Cell actually looks better than what this is right here. I would rather put money into Black Cell than purchase this bundle. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but it's the truth. And it's no offense to the developers working on this game, because it's a phenomenal game. But we have to be real here when it comes to how they're pricing bundles. This should be nowhere close to the $30 mark, if I'm going to be honest. If anything, maybe like 15 to 20 bucks, since it's basically just gold camo on a lot of these weapons. Just to get a little bit finer look at what the camos look like, here's the one on the AK. Really? It just looks like a gold camo from Call of Duty. I just don't see the value of $30 behind this. And look at the overall store. They still have other things priced at like $10 for basic, skins. 800 points for the high velocity. That's in the battle pass, ladies and gentlemen. You already can get that for one of the characters in Echelon. Now, what are they, DedSec? So this camo's for DedSec, but why don't they have all of these in the battle pass? Why don't we have a theme where you can unlock a bunch of these style of skins for everybody in the game? Why are you giving some to the community, and then you have to cough up money to get them for other characters that you might like it for? I mean, even look at the MP5. You can see it on the other screen, but look at this MP5 right here. I'll flash it up of what it looks like, okay? This right here is $10, ladies and gentlemen. I have the same camo out of the Battle Pass, which I only spent $7 for, and I got a tremendous amount of content out of it. But they're identical, are they not? Yeah, it might have different accents here and there, but it's the same exact camo. They are identical. The only difference is one was given in the Battle Pass, and the other they're charging you $10 for. I just, like I said, I can understand if they're giving you a new looking skin and they're charging you money, but they are literally taking a skin they're giving to people for free and then charging you $10 if you want it on a different variant of a weapon. Again, nothing to do with the gameplay, but when it comes to Ubisoft, they are trying to dig into everybody's pockets right here, and it's kind of disgusting. I gotta be real, it's kind of freaking disgusting. Even this blueprint right here, undercover, $10. $10 for this. It is the same one I got in the Battle Pass back in one of the betas for the MP5 that you see here. The same skin. Honestly, the one that's $10 looks worse. It looks worse than my MP5 skin that I got for free in one of the previous betas. It's worse. It's worse, and it's $10. These skins are blowing my mind away right now, and the way that they're pricing them it's simply even worse. And I don't currently have the screenshot right now, so I can't show you guys. But before they recycled, because obviously in the store they reset every certain amount of days, they had a solid skin, okay, a solid color skin. I don't know if it was blue or purple or something like that. It was something in the store for like what, $5 to $8 for a solid color. Let me say that again. A solid color that probably takes absolutely no effort to go ahead and design. They had in the store for basically $8. Again, it has nothing to do with the developers, not even the art team. They don't price these things. They're told to make this stuff, and then Ubisoft does the pricing. And here we are with solid skins costing close to $10. This, in my opinion, is unacceptable, and it shows a massive amount of greed from Ubisoft. And again, it worries me. I can't deny the fact it worries me, because I'm having such a freaking blast with this game. I love Xdefiant so much. It's a great gameplay. The developers did a phenomenal job, but oh my god, I'm worried like no tomorrow that Ubisoft has something planned for the future where they're going to start just absolutely coming for people's pockets because the game is free to play. Especially if the game gets successful, then they're going to be like, oh look, this game is free and it's successful. You guys definitely owe us some money. We made such a great game for free. You should give us more cash. I'm just so scared that they're going to pull something so sneaky and scummy sometime down the road. But minus the pricing, I gotta be real too when it comes to the art team. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude, but seriously, you gotta step your game up just a little bit. You have games like Call of Duty that are releasing tracer packs and all these crazy animations, and a lot of games are following that suit as well. Animations are improving, technology's improving, and a lot of these camos are really throwing me back. I mean, like straight throwbacks to when probably they were just beginning to make skins for these games with the beginning technology. Far too dated right now. Especially for a team that's under Ubisoft, in my personal opinion. I don't know if that's something that's behind the scene. Maybe they don't give them a good enough budget for the art side of things. I don't know how it's being handled. But you don't even need animations. You don't even need tracers to make them look cool. Like I said, the final Battle Pass skin here for, what is it called, the MDR, looks cool enough. I love it. You guys have good skins in this game. The P90 skin with the pink and gold and white, I love it. You guys have good stuff in the game. It's just not a lot of it. And I understand. I get it. The game just dropped. I know I'm going to see comments about that saying, oh, the game is, it's only been out, for like a week, maybe a little bit more. No, I don't even think it's been a week, honestly. It's so much time for them to up their skin game and add more stuff into the store. But usually when the store first opens, they come in swinging because, that's how they're going to be making their cash. Ubisoft wants to make cash out of this game. That's going to be one of their main things. You would think they would put in some banging stuff in that store to get people to want to open up their wallets. But honestly, there hasn't been too many crazy things. And when there are crazy things, they're still like $30. And it's just, I don't know. Again, I understand the game is free, But these prices, man, like I'm like this with all the free-to-play games too. Like Valorant, for example, I couldn't even barely buy a skin in that game with how overpriced they were. They were ridiculously priced. It just is what it is, I guess. But I hope some things can change. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the skins are a little too overpriced? Do you think that they're correctly priced? Do you guys like how the skins look? Do you think that they need some improvements? Do you think that they should be toned down and look how they are? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. You guys know I love reading them all. And of course, if you comment early on in the day, I'm usually very active in the chat. So if you want to chat it up and discuss some things, drop it down below. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And of course, if you're interested in any more of my content, I stream pretty much daily over on Twitch. You can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.